Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we're going for round number 2, and we're gonna see if we can. Hopefully, you can hear me. I'll check my audio too. I'll check my audio. I'll check my audio. I'm also trying to see how we can get mod to work on the iPad. Hello, moderator. Moderator, how do you do? I clearly don't know how to do it. Clearly. Clearly. Messages? No, it says no thank you. It says no thank you. Well, let me check audio. Make sure we have audio. This is like, we're like testing here together. This is great. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, do we have audio? Hello, hello, hello. That's the face you make when you have audio. That's the face you fake. What? But hello, everyone. It is beautiful and windy here. So hopefully it doesn't catch up too much on the mic. But yesterday we tried doing an IRL stream, and I was like, you know what? How about we do barbecue mukbang tonight? And I was going to do it if we ate outside. And we decided not to eat outside and ate inside the trailer instead. So we ate inside, and it was a bit stuffy inside. So there is no mukbang. But I am incredibly full. Incredibly full. But there will be a YouTube video, for sure a YouTube video of the mukbang, because I did everything from start to finish. I recorded the whole damn thing because I am committed. I am committed. So there will be a fun little mukbang video of everything we had from start to finish. It was delicious. We had some tri-tip tonight, which was absolutely wonderful, with some salad, some potatoes. What else was in there? Some wild hair today. Some wild hair. But we had potatoes, salad. What else was on there? I feel like there was one more item and I can't remember it. But it was delicious. We had a really good time. Today was very uneventful, but I think we were counting it. So I woke up on Sunday at 7 a.m. and I did not go to bed until Monday at 11 p.m. So it was an incredibly long few hours, very long hours, excuse me. So slept pretty decent last night. We woke up. I had some cottage cheese for breakfast because that's me. That's what I do. You know me. And today was just kind of hanging out, relaxing. We watched Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. If you have not recently watched Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, I highly recommend it. I highly encourage it that you do that ASAP as soon as possible because it's incredible. Like the special effects, the CGI, everything that they do for that time. Because I think it was in 2003 that Charlie's Angels Full Throttle came out. And Absolutely incredible, mind-blowing. Just chef's kiss, perfect filmography, just perfect. Um, but I think I could like talk to I'm blue in the face today because I feel like there's like so much to catch up on because there's really it's been a journey these last like 48 hours from the people that we've encountered to some of the things that we've done. Like, let me tell you, it has been wild. Um, so we've so we'll start with how the adventure started yesterday. So I, you guys, you may have seen some of the stream that we had. Endless, endless. How you doing, lovely? Thank you for your check-in. I don't have a bot right now, so your check-in will still be valid, and I'll still count it, but I'll have to go until I get to my computer to approve all of these. Let me see. I might be able to do it here. I don't know if I can approve it here. We'll try. But how are you doing, Endless? It's nice to see you. I'm sorry I didn't get to stream at a decent hour on Sunday. It's been wild. It's been some wild times, let me tell you. And I'll get to it. So I was gonna share yesterday, and the whole time I was on there, I didn't have, like, my mic wasn't working. Like, I was going through Streamlabs, so I think Streamlabs was the issue. I don't think I was the issue. I think Streamlabs was the issue. So, um, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Endless. I am located in the Pacific Northwest right now. So it's super green, at least this area is. We have this beautiful river behind me. Is it swimmable? Good question. I'm not going to be the one to answer it for you. I will not be answering that question. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. It looks a bit murky. I have to say, it looks a bit murky. Um, but how was your weekend? What'd you have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Oh my God, this lighting's doing me nasty. I also need to get some sun. I need to get some sun on the skin. I can't tell if this light's doing me good or bad. I'm gonna say bad. I'm gonna say bad. Goose is going nuts because I took out some Ritz crackers and he thinks he's getting cheese whiz. Okay. Before I talk about the mukbang, I have to tell you what we did. So we have a Traeger here. And for anyone who's not familiar with what a Traeger is essentially a meat smoker. Do I need to go get a hat? This is kind of the hairstyle anyways, right? And so I found this recipe online. Actually, I found it on TikTok because that's what I do, TikTok and things. And you take cream cheese and you season it and you smoke it. Endless, let me tell you, it was basically life-changing. It was one of the best dips I've ever had in my entire life. And it's something I won't ever be able to recreate because I don't have a Traeger or a smoker. I don't have one. I don't. So it was fun while it lasted. It was delicious. But I will have. I was hoping to stream mukbang tonight, but just the cards were not in our favor. But I recorded every step of the way, so hopefully we'll be able to show it on stream. If not, I will most definitely get it uploaded to the YouTube for sure. But Endless, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It's great to see you. So we can talk about the journey that has gotten us here today. So Sunday was, I got up at around 7 and I started doing stuff around the house, getting the girls ready, all the chores that I had to do, like the whole 9 yards, right? And so I'm just like trucking away. I'm just like, I'm not gonna get this all done. Like, and I had to be at the airport, so I had to wake up at like 3:34 on Monday, and needed to be to the airport by like 5:15, which is pushing it. It was pushing it because my flight started boarding at like, I think like 6, I think is when it started boarding. If not like 5:50, it started boarding super, super early. And so I was like, I'm not going to bed. So I didn't go to bed until, so up since 7 on Sunday, and I didn't go to bed till 11 last night on Monday. So I was like, Delulu, I didn't know which way was left. My father's like, so you've been up for 48 hours, Austin. Like, that's that. He's like, you've been up for 40 hours probably up to this point. And I was like, Dad, Papa, there's only 40 hours in a work week. And he looked at me funny, and he didn't understand the correlation because I didn't understand the correlation. He's like, yeah, what's your point? Not realizing that I didn't know that he was talking about within like four. You know what? I was Delulu, and I might still be a little bit of Delulu right now. It's a very strong possibility. So I did not go to bed, but we did stream at 3 in the morning Pacific, and played some Disney Dreamlight Valley. Good news for anyone who wants to join the Mulan journey. Mulan. Yeah, that sounds right. I did not play any of that. So we will be continuing that when we get back to the PC. So get to the airport, and I have my Uber driver, and my Uber driver, this is fantastic. So my Uber driver is like, he picks me up, super nice guy. His name was Spencer. Spencer, if you're watching this right now, shout out to Spencer. And you end up buying the Dreamlight Valley Puss? Yes! Yes, so well deserved. So well deserved. It is gorgeous. It's Gorgina. Is it met and it exceeded all of your expectations, Endless? Has it met and exceeded your expectations? Because it was really freaking cute. I don't have a beat button, so no fiacking tonight. No fiacking tonight. But I do. I look sweaty and gross because it's just been so windy. It's insane. So we're driving, and we get onto the interstate, and he's like, damn, I was not expecting there to be this much traffic. It was backed up on the interstate at 5 in the morning. And so he was like, all right. He's like, I'm gonna hop the median. And I'm like, do what you gotta do. Just get me to the airport. And so he was like, oh, he's like, I want to get to the airport on time. And I was like, okay. Like, he's like, we can't get caught and stuck in the median. I'm like, okay, like, do what you gotta do. Just like, get me to the airport. And he's like, oh, okay. And he rushes out of traffic, hops the little like dirt area, and gets back to exit the interstate. And he straight up just did. And I was like, right, props to you. Props to you. And so we just had like a great conversation along the way. Get to the airport, he drops me off. And I was flying Allegiant when I've never flown Allegiant before. So it was like an experience in its own. So there was a ton of people who were looking to check their bags with Allegiant. Like, the line was so long, and I was like, I don't have time for this. And I saw there was a shorter line, so I just like hopped in that line. Turns out it was the expedited line. Which I don't know what that means. I don't know if you need like a special badge, a pass, or like credentials. I just got into the line. And so they're like, all right, expedited. Like, as they're calling people for my line, I'm like, oh shit. This is not the line that I should be in. This is not my line. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going with it. And they call me, and so it's this lady. And so I'm like, right off the bat, like trying to be like extra nice. Like, I'm already polite. I'm already kind. But I'm like extra smoochy. Like, I'm just like trying to like pull out all the stops just in case she's like, oh, you're not expedited. I don't see you on our list. Like, I didn't want to like get to that point where I wouldn't be considered expedited. So I was just like, all right, just really lay it on her. Just like really just put on the charm. And so I was just like, hey, how are you? How's your day? Good morning. And she's like, oh, it's my Friday. And I'm like, oh, awesome. I hope you have a great weekend. Any big exciting plans? And so she started just like talking to me. And she started telling me, how's the wind? Is the wind really destroying? Let me know. let me know, because it is really winding. The wind is winding right now. Um, on the road again. Hi, Oz. How you doing? How you doing, lovely? Yes, we are on the road. Travel with me as we hit the road across the Pacific Northwest. Um, doing okay? Doing just okay? Well, just okay. I'm full, incredibly full. I just had like so much barbecue and salad. It was delicious. Well, we used the Traeger today. We used the Traeger. I just broke wind. Oh, endless. It's hot. It is. I have my sweater right here. I'm actually probably going to put it on in here in a minute. But it is the most dope sweater I've ever seen. I don't think y'all are ready for it. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. Isn't that the coolest sweater? Like, my dad and his wife know how to find the perfect items. Sweet, I know, isn't it? They got me a little care package of a bunch of Sasquatch stuff. They know how much I love to say yes. They know I love to say yes. Um, but the girls are sitting at AC right now, Oz. So they are probably very thankful that AC is going. It is probably, I can't tell you what it is here right now, but it's probably low 60s maybe right now. But what did y'all have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Goose made some. Goose made my nipple bleed last night. Did he bite it? Did he scratch it? How notorious. Um, Tetra almost ripped one of her nipples off. She almost bit it right off. It's currently 106. Goodness gracious. I'm not missing it, Oz. I do have to say I'm very thankful for the weather here right now. It is a bit breezy, which I'm not like the biggest fan of, because we know like desert winds suck. Like Oz, just because like being where you are, like with the amount of like wind turbines you have, of course you have wind. Of course. It's 113 during the day. Ugh. Okay. I guess this is where we have to be slightly optimistic though, right? Is we're already in July now. And July will be before we over be over before we know it, and hopefully it'll start cooling down. But I know we don't start cooling down until like October, but nonetheless, he had a midnight zoomies and he jumped on me with his claws out. Goose. First, zoomies at nighttime? Do that during the daylight. Second, don't do that. Don't not all claws out at once. Like stick the landing, then let the claws out. It's just starting. It's just starting. I'm not thrilled for it. I'm not thrilled. Um, we might flip the camera around and let you all look at something while I put on a sweatshirt because I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Y'all want to look at something purty? Y'all want to look at something purty? Oh, isn't that purty? I'm gonna mute myself for just a sec. Did y'all see the whale? Did you see the whale? It was Gorgina. It was gorgeous. Did you see the whale? I saw there was a turtle in there. There was a dolphin. I saw a dolphin in there. There was also an ambrosia salad. There was indeed an ambrosia salad in there too. So went to the airport. Was like very kind to the lady, and she's like, all right, you're all set. Took my luggage, and I was like, all right, rad. And so go through security, and there's like all these signs saying like there's no TSA pre-check. There's none of this because when it's really busy in Vegas, they just shut down all expedited lines and make you all just go through the same line. But they also make it so y'all get sniffed by a dog, and then you don't have to take off your shoes, take electronics out and stuff like that. So it ends up like really working out for like your added benefit. But like I was like, oh, I'm really pushing it. Like my time, I'm like it's really close for me. And so my bag has to go through extra screening, and I'm like, oh shit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And so the lady, I finally get through all the bags, and they get to mine. She's like, backpack, backpack. And so I grabbed the backpack. I'm like, it's mine. She goes, and she just like looks at it, and she hands it to me. Really? Why did you need even to expect this? I mean, you love Sasquatch. Maybe I think Nessie is here. I think Nessie's known in the Midwest, but I think I saw Nessie earlier today. Honestly, I was sitting in the camper and it started shaking. I think that was Sassy and Nessie colluding. They were planning. They were planning. How long you be there for? I will be here through the 4th. I'll be here through the 4th of July. And my goal is to IRL stream every single day. We are going to IRL stream every single day, hopefully around the same time. And not all of it's going to be done from right here. Tomorrow we are venturing to a area where there's like cute little shops and things that we'll be checking out. So I hope to take you on that adventure. We also, I don't know if I'll be able to take you on that adventure, but we also are going on a jet boat. And I don't know if I'll be able to have my phone out, but if I can, I'm considering on taking you on the jet boat. If not, I'll try recording it because I'm hoping that for what I can't do live stream this week, we can actually just turn into at least a vlog for the YouTube, and maybe we can show it on stream too. So we were in the car yesterday, and my dad started doing voices, and he's always done voices like me. And I just started laughing in the back seat, and his wife goes, "What are you laughing at?" I was like, "My dad does voices. Like I know I'm his son." And she's like, "Yes, you both do voices." And yeah, we both do voices. Just don't let the phone go flying. I know. I need to see if there's like, because it's pretty like well into this tripod, but there's not like a wrist strap. So I don't want to lose my phone. That would be really bad. That would be really, really bad. But hopefully we'll at least be able to see some of the adventures. Like I tried live streaming yesterday and the mic wasn't working. I did it through Streamlabs though, and I think that was ultimately the issue. And now I'm just doing it directly through Twitch. The only thing is I don't know how to mod my own stream right now. So don't say anything hateful, please. I think I could figure it out if I had to. But be kind, be kind. But so I get through security, they get my bag, and I'm like, okay, I think I have enough time to get a water. I have enough time to get an $8 water. Yeah, airports. Am I right? Am I right? And I grab it right by my gate, and my gate is like already boarding. So I get on my flight, and I was under the assumption that this flight was going to be empty, because when you like looked at the like where you can book your seats, like every seat was empty besides like a few of them. I get on the plane, and they're like, "All right, tonight's flight is going to be fully booked. We're going to be fully booked out." And I'm like, "Oh, great." So it like was not like the greatest flight, and it was through Allegiant, so you're basically sitting on like a piece of wood. Give in to your hatred. It gives you focus, makes you go stronger. Oh, and I never seen Star Wars. I've never seen the War of Stars. Also, I don't know how this looks on. I don't know how full this actually takes up your screen. So we get through the flight, and like it was one of those flights that like just made you hurt. Like just like 90 minutes to like 2 hours on this plane. Like I think that's reasonable. But if you have to fly any more than that, get on another airline. Get on another mother airline. This is not the airline for you if you're going to be going longer than 90 to like 90 minutes to an hour, like to 2 hours, like 90 to 120 minutes. There we go. Here's math for you. You're welcome. Welcome to the math channel. So that's definitely like, it was not fun, but it like also was like, it was affordable. So like that's, I also can't complain with that. So we land, land around 8:30, meet up with the family. Family picks me up and we go to breakfast. And I have pictures, I'll show them to you. Breakfast was the top 5 breakfasts I've ever had in my entire life. It was so fucking good. Like words cannot express how good it was. Price is better than comfort. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, especially when you think about Allegiant. Allegiant, after you add all the goodies in, like if you need to check your bag, if you need to do this and this and this, there might be something that might be more cost effective. But Allegiant the seats were incredibly uncomfortable. Like very uncomfortable. Like I was like, I need like a massage, deep tissue. I need a chiropractor. I need a massage therapist. I need a holistic wizardry. I needed all of it. Like I was in so much pain. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm also being dramatic and amping up the story just for some storytelling purposes, but nonetheless. But yes, so we have this beautiful breakfast. Middle seat 2, no, you actually get to choose your seats on Allegiant. So I always, if I get to choose, window all the way. Window all the way, for sure. Because if you decide to take a nappy nap, you can lean up against the window. And I'm one that can usually sleep pretty well on a plane. Pretty well. Not like snore loud, but like I can be out sometimes before the plane even takes off. They'll be in the middle of like reading like precautionary pre-flight instructions, and I'm like, I'll be out. I'll be out like a light bulb. Also, the sun is almost down enough for me to move off my take on my sunglasses. That's why I've always wanted the window, not for the view. I like, okay, so I don't like watching takeoff. I like watching landing. Like I just like, especially when I'm landing in Vegas, there's something I just love so much about staring out the window, like just seeing my city. Like I just find it so beautiful. I like being able to like identify objects as I look out the window and look down at my city. So that's the second reason. First for me is I like to nap. Second is, okay, there's a view there too. Hi Pinky, how you doing? Any snakes? I really hope the fuck not. I really need a sensor bar. I don't think I can get a sensor bar on IRL, so I apologize. No, there has been quite a few baby spiders. Baby spiders, nothing too crazy. There has been what sounds like a massive cock. By that, I mean a rooster. I hear them early in the morning. I'll hear them early in the morning. Oh, I meant on the plane. Oh no. Oh no, so help me. If there was snakes on a plane, nope. I'd find the emergency exit. Could you imagine that in real life? I could not. I'm terrified of snakes. I do not enjoy them whatsoever. That would put me in a very bad place. Get these mother snakes off my mother. Mm, mm. That movie terrified me. I think I've only seen clips of it. I think my biggest memory of that movie is one of the spoof movies did a scene from it. You know, like they did Date Movie, Scary Movie, Not Another Teen Movie. I think one of those movies did a scene from Snakes on a Plane, and I think like they had like Pamela Anderson or someone with some big tatas, and they had like two snakes like biting on their Nepales. And they're like, ah. I know that's not probably a scene from Snakes on a Plane, but that's what I have as recollection for Snakes on a Plane. Oh goodness! But we had the best thing in any Samuel L. Jackson movie is him. Yes, yes. It's just like any other, like, there's like those actors, like, you don't watch them for necessarily the content. You're probably watching them for the actor or the actress. Though, so this will be one actress that no matter what she's in, I will enjoy it and I will watch it. And that is Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy all the way. So no matter what role, whether it be the biggest role, the smallest role, I will always enjoy a Melissa McCarthy film just because she is inside of it. Like, like we were watching Charlie's Angels Full Throttle today, and I totally forgot that Melissa McCarthy is in Charlie's Angels 1. Like, Adoy, like, and that's why it's like, not only does it have an iconic cast of actresses to play Charlie's Angels, it also has Melissa McCarthy in it. Like, can't complain with that. No, you can't. No, you can't. But world's best breakfast. We had, I kid you not, like it was biscuits and gravy, but they were like this tall. So like the size of my head on a plate with all of this gravy. Pancakes that were like 3 times the size of my head. Like it was one of the best breakfasts I've ever had in my entire life. That in my entire life. Top 5, top 5. I need to buy a Samuel L. Are you really gonna buy that? Are you really going to buy that? I feel like this lighting is doing me nasty. Let me see, does it look this bad on this camera? No, I think it's getting better. I don't know. I'm also really pasty and pale and greasy and gross right now, so yeah. How about that? How about that? The sun's setting. So we had breakfast. You're gorgeous. And aw, you're too kind. You sweetheart, you. I like the way it makes my eyes look. So we had breakfast, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to go see a movie?" And that was like our original plan, was to go see a movie, and because we were gonna go see Despicable. No, not we're gonna go see the what was it called? It's one with Riley. I can't remember it right now. It's such a good movie. Why can't I remember it? Anyways, I just hope you. I don't think they'll let him. I don't think Alexa will let them. I think they'll probably like censor it. I don't have my phone as handy as I usually do for me to look this stuff up. New Pixar movie. Inside Out 2. So we're like, let's go see Inside Out 2. And that was like our initial plan, but I was like, I think I'd fall asleep. I've been up for way too long. So we didn't go there. We went to Costco, did some shopping there, got some meat for the Traeger to smoke. So we had a delicious dinner tonight. And then we had to drive for about 2.5 hours to get to where we are now. And again, we're in the Pacific Northwest right now. Rather chilly, quite breezy, but enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. It's great. It's a great getaway from Vegas. And it's always great to see family as well. So we got back in, we settled in yesterday, and for dinner we just had something. We had like some chicken salad, so salad with some chicken on top of it, and then just hung out watching movies. I had some cottage cheese, hung out, and that's about it. Got settled in. Today we woke up, had some cottage cheese, just me by the way, because they just drink coffee, and I'm not a coffee drinker. So like my dad, he just like had 2 cups of coffee and like a peanut butter granola bar. I'm like, I need something like a little more substantial, because I'm first not drinking coffee, and I need something else. So I just had some cottage cheese and some watermelon, and then we just kind of hung out, got ready. I showered today. Can you tell? No, not with this one. I was like, even though I was like, I'm gonna live stream tonight, so I'm like, I want to do my hair because I haven't like been able to see everyone, so I want to do my hair today. I put on a nice outfit. I put jeans on. And this is all I have to show for it. But it was a good day. Father went to the barber, and the barber took 5 minutes to cut his hair. 5 minutes. Like, this man is all about efficiency. I think he's the only barber in this town. Like, we're in a small town. Like, we're in a small town. Like, there is a grocery store here, and it is like maybe, I want you to think of like a small grocery store in your town. Maybe it's a Smith's, a Kroger. I want you to take that grocery store and make it's not like big. It's not like a Fred Meyer. It's not like a superstore. It's just like your grocery store. Quarter it. And that is the size of this grocery store. Like very, very small. Like very, like there's no deli. There's no, like, there's none of that. There is a butcher, but like not like your traditional butcher where you can go and get like fresh, like deli meats and fresh fish and stuff. Like, no, like everything's like packaged up. Like, you're not walking up and talking to your barber about the latest cut of meat because it's already prepackaged. So pretty small town. I do have a picture of a hotel that I stayed here because last time we were here, the family didn't have their motorhome, so I stayed in a hotel, and it was like the shadiest motel. And I'll just have to show you a picture of it. Like, you just wait. It is, you're on my phone, so I can't show you, but I will make sure I'll send a picture of everyone because it was like, it was traumatizing, and it made my OCD like go through the roof. Your barber about your cut of meat, you know what? It is very possible that this town is so small that your barber could potentially also be your meat man. It is very possible that the same man cutting your meat could be the same man cutting your hair. It is very, very possible. Like, there is one grocery store here. There's places that look there is name brand places, but they're only name brand if you are from a small town. Because there are places that are only existing in small towns, even though they're technically like chains, if that makes sense. Bates Motel, but every room has a theme. Every room has a theme. Like, there's a room where there's a shadow of a Sasquatch painted on the wall, which that sounds like a great time. Until you're waking up in the middle of the night and turning to your right and seeing a shadowy figure standing over you. That sounds terrifying. Like Trixie's? Yes, but mixed with Bates. Trixie meets Bates. So, yes, Trixie meets Bates is what we'd be looking at there. Like, there's some rooms that, like my room, terrifying. Never again. Stoplights. Yes, there is stoplights. Here, so it's not that small. It's not Texas Chainsaw Massacre small. Like, there is a main drag, like a main road. There's houses out here. People live here. It can be a little bit transient because it is right off the interstate, so people like stop here on their way amongst their travels across the Northwest. So you definitely get a small town vibe for sure. Like the retail shopping here is mom and pop owned antique shops. Like everything's antique shops. There's not like new to you, like there's not like come eat like hot chicks boutique. This is like no, it's come check out the antiques here, and we happen to sell dresses. Like all antiques. Um, so like that's been like the adventures so far, and it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. Though I feel like when I travel, especially when it's not like for work, but like for like personal like this, like at home when I'm home, like I couldn't be happier and more content. And like I don't mind being a homebody, but like when I travel, like when I'm out here, I like get like bored and anxious. Like I want to get out and do things. I want to go get out there and explore. Like, but not like I'm not going like jumping in the river right behind me adventures, but like take me to the local grocery store. Let me go look at the local antique shop. Let me explore. Antiques are people's just really old stuff they don't want anymore. Yes. Yes. There's like a place here called like whatchamacallit. Like, I'm pretty sure it's labeled antiques, but it just means because there's a lot of people who like retire here too. So I think it's just like it's just basically a large estate sale. So it's like the stuff that was left in someone's camper after they passed. I definitely think that's the case. So yes, yes, antiques and stuff they don't want anymore. Yes, most certainly yes. I wish Norman Bates had a butler. Oh, oh, if only, if only. Um, Tomorrow, I think we're heading up to a town. I don't know what it's really called, but we're supposed to get. So the Pacific Northwest and the area that we are visiting is very well known for like fish and chips because it's coastal, right? So it was either someone makes, so grandpa makes halibut and french fries and stuff like that, so makes their own fish and chips, but they're also thinking of like, maybe we just go on an adventure tomorrow and get some fish and chips so that we can have like one meal that we like ate out. Everything else we've been cooking, which I'm completely content with. First, save money, and I love like cooking and being part of the experience and the journey. Um, so we'll see if we'll be able to take you along. I'm going to take my tripod with me and see if we can go on some adventures. And then we will be adventuring all day on Thursday as well. So that should be a good time. And again, we'll do IRL, catch you up on where we are. Um, but yeah, does anyone here have anything exciting planned for anyone who celebrates the 4th of July? Are you doing anything fun, adventurous? Are you just laying low and hanging out? I know if I was at home, I would be standing on my balcony. By standing on my balcony, I mean probably peering out the window at all the fireworks that happen in my neighborhood because they just go off. They pop off loud and hard. Yeah, they do. Family barbecue, Pinky, that sounds wonderful. That's kind of what we did tonight. We just did stuff on the Traeger, which I plan on compiling all the footage. I was gonna do mukbang live. It didn't turn out according to plan. So there will be a video of family barbecue coming out soon. But that sounds like a really good time. I'm stoked for you. You know what? I just really want a steak. I want a steak real big. We had tri-tip tonight. It was good though. Very, very good. But that's like smoke. That's not just like making like steak and hamburgers and hot dogs out on the grill. Um, but I think we can go on just a brief little journey if you want. And we can just show you down the river while y'all tell me what y'all are doing for oh, Oh my God. We saved the grace. We saved the grace. I got too far away from Wi-Fi. I got too far from the Wi-Fi. Here you go. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It's great to see you. Oops. Most definitely oops. Most definitely oops. Most definitely oops. Cam said no. Cam said a huge. It said no. You not. No, you not. So at least I know how far I can go. Are we still going? Tablet doesn't want to travel. No, it doesn't. It does not. I think there's also a bit of latency, so that's also a thing. So sorry if it takes me a minute to respond back, or I'm a little delayed in responding back. I was hoping to like take you down to the water because it's so pretty. So this is as close as we're getting. There you go. Take a look. Drink it in, but just don't drink the water. I think there might be a salmonella in there, or there might be mussel juices. There's this thing in the Northwest. You're good. You're good. Okay. There's this thing in the Northwest right now with clams that they give you this nasty disease. And just be careful when you eat clams. Yeah, but it looks like y'all are gonna have some fun for the 4th. We'll be back here tomorrow for our evening chat. So plan around the same time. How late does the sun stay up? I remember work travel trips to Seattle, and not that late. Not that late. I would definitely say later than it does for us. So it's definitely for us. We would find. I feel like we're pretty similar in terms of when it sets. I would say probably like 30 minutes to like 45 minutes later than like full dusk, for sure, full dusk. Because there'll be even times where I'll even like call my father, who's on like very, very West Coast California, and it's like still sunny. I'm like, it's not that sunny in Vegas right now. What's going on? What's going on? So it's definitely, it's still pretty bright. Yes, you can tell, and it's what, 8:15, almost 8:30. Yeah. So definitely a little later here. So we will be back in action here on tomorrow, and I'm hoping we can do dinner somewhere. Like I'm hoping that we can live stream dinner from somewhere. It'll depend, like, because I also want to respect the privacy of my family. Because, oh, I told you, we're in freaking nature right now. We in nature right now. We in motherfucking nature right now. There are bugs on my motherfucking picnic table. He said, you're in my home, my humble abode. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back inside. Ew, bugs. I know. I think this is an ant. So I'm not like too grossed out. But everything here, I can't tell if it's a cobweb or if it's a spider web. That's what I can't figure out. Is it a cobweb or is it a spider web? I can't determine. There is no determination. Get away! But it is getting chilly, and I'm going to retire indoors. It has been so great to see all of you tonight. I miss you. I miss you very much. And we will be back home. And glad you're having a great time. Thank you, Oz. Thank you so much. We'll see you all tomorrow, so that we can have we can catch up. We'll catch up and just see how everyone's doing. Thank you, Pinky. Have a lovely night. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Endless. Gigi, good. So I'll see y'all tomorrow for another IRL. Bring your hard-hitting questions. We will also have Streamer Bay applications. Those will be going live tomorrow on the Discord, and then I'll have a link that we'll have in chat here too if you want to join in on the fun. So I'll have those I'll try having those ready for tomorrow, and I'll try adding the command in via my iPad. And what else? And then we should be back live from the studio with our two favorite cat panions on Friday. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you chitted and chatted, lurked and twerked, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out in IRL, letting me chit and chat with you this whole time. Don't forget to take care of yourself, get some food, get some rest, take your medicine, hydrate, get some water, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow for another IRL. All right? It sound good? It sound good? Get some good rest. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.